Parents and students of honors biology and exemplar scholars honors biology. All right, first let's talk about the test. There was a spectrum of grades here: 24 A's, 14 B's, 7 C's, 8 D's, 24 F's. If your son or daughter was in the C, D, or F range, especially the D or F range, they can retake it max they can make the lowest C possible, which is a 75%. First thing you need to do, though, if they did not do well, is you need to check on RenWeb, and you need to see if they turned in a study guide. It'll say macromolecules, I believe, study guide. It'll either say 5 or it'll say E. E means they did not turn it in. It does not hurt their grade, but they did not turn it in. Also, see if it's here. Also, you can check to see if they've done these practices. These, I told students, these are practices. These are 4 points. And some students never completed them, so they're missing in the gradebook also, so they didn't do those. I told students to watch the review levels of protein folding. A lot of students did not do that. And I said, if you didn't watch it, you may want to watch that. It's kind of an important thing you want to look at. And so, and that was one of the essay questions, one of the major essay questions. It was over this video. So if your son or daughter did not do well, things they can do is to do the study guide, not just to turn it in to get points. If your son or daughter did do all those practices and did do the study guide, some students are just turning in the study guide just to get it done. That's not the goal of it. It's to understand the material and to ask questions. I had a amount of students ask me some questions on things they didn't understand that can really kind of guide you and focus you. Great way to study are the MCs, aka bell ringers. Those are on my website. Those have been up for the entire semester, so you can go there and you can, if this page will ever load, you can go there and you can review. So it doesn't matter, either the same one here. So some of these were direct essay questions. This is a review question from Friday, but this is a great way for students to study. They can go here on my website and they have the answers to all of these. And this is a question, and we did, if students made that flow chart like I did in class, that may help. This was the essay question that was worth 10 points on the test, exactly. And I gave the exact answers to that question on the board. This was a direct, just like a essay question also. I had them draw 3 amino acids monomers linked by peptide bonds. So if they're not doing well, they need to make sure they're studying those bell ringers and come in and ask me if they have questions. So they have until next Monday to retake the exam. There'll be a version of the exam. They have to come in and see what they missed, what they don't understand, what they missed, and then they need to come in again and probably retake it. So that's pretty much it for the test. Now moving forward this week, let me see if I still have it. My own biology. Bear with me, guys. Yeah, here we go. So now we're on the cell, and what I've done is there's notes here, but the students don't have to memorize all of these notes here. I just made a checklist because we're kind of playing some catch up here. This is what they need to do, okay? This is what they need to have done by Tuesday. I gave them all hour on Friday to work on this. So if your son or daughter is very on point, and I told them the only thing I'm actually turning in for a grade is this one, make a detailed drawing. That'll be, and here's their specifications. It needs to be color-coded and labeled. It needs to fit on the front of one sheet of paper. That's due on Tuesday. So the rest of the stuff I'm not going to collect. This is what they're responsible for the quiz. If your son or daughter is highly motivated and does what they're supposed to and always does their homework, and then they're probably all right. If your son or daughter tends not to do any homework or tends to slack, you may want to check and make sure that they've done these. I'm not gonna turn them in and check them, but their reward for doing these things or to knowing these things are going to be if they have a quiz over this stuff, they'll do okay. Okay, so I think I'm having the quiz on. Let's see, there'll be a quiz over this checklist on Wednesday. Okay. Also, there's going to be a cell membrane project due on Friday. I'm still going to make up the detailed rubric of it this evening. I have not got that done yet, but there's going to be a detailed rubric, and that's going to be found on Moodle. And so that's what we'll be doing. I think that's going to be a major assessment. It's going to be a test grade. It's not going to be worth as much as an actual test, but it'll be in the test category. So if your test grades are on the lower end, this can possibly help you out. Last thing, guys, there'll be no office hours on Tuesday. I have a meeting at 7:30, and other than that. So don't come in on Tuesday to see your test or to get help or anything like that, because I won't be available on Tuesday. So make sure you all guys are all aware of that. I'll try to remind you guys on Monday about that. So guys, hope you have a good night and take care.